Right, here we are in the Fairy Village woods with Teri, my collie, there's Jacob, and there's Amber just ahead. Right, I'm going to start this video talking about the subject I did last night about authority and the authority that you've got. That you've got the same authority as Yeshua, or to a certain degree, at least to a certain degree. I'm not going to say ultimately completely the same authority. There's the sign, you go Fairy Village, there you go. So, what I'm going to do in videos though, just to slightly explain a few things first. Like last night I did two subjects. I split the subjects into two videos. That makes more sense. And when I do that, I'm going to try and say, okay, video 1, and then when I do the next one, video 2, I'm going to try and do it that way because that would be better. Sometimes you're going to have a video just starting when I'm just starting to talk without introduction or anything like that, or saying where we are. That's going to happen. This is a new thing, a new way of doing things. So it's like, well, as I said, I mean, because I do a lot of videos like 40 odd minutes long, and that's because there's multiple subjects and it'd be more sensible to break the videos up into smaller, easily eatable, chunks sort of thing, So anyway, this one's dealing with the authority. Well, first of all, with the authority, first point to point out is that we see in Acts, because a lot of people are saying, well, no, you don't get the same level of authority. The reason why they're saying it is because they don't walk in it. They don't walk in it, never have done, and don't want to be ever told that you're a bit of an idiot because you could have walked in it for all those years had you just bothered to find out, really. So in the book of Acts we see lots of healings, lots of times when people are delivered and healed, and where these sort of things happen. Yes. So we're told of situations where Paul and Peter are praying for people and demons have to come out. So then we see that. Then we see the foolish person who decides that I'm going to do that. I'm not a Christian, but they say in the name of Yeshua. So I simply say to the demon, get out in the name of the God that they're praying to. And of course the demons beat the crap out of the man, didn't they? Why? Why? Are the demons listening to you because you're a Christian? Is it because you're a Christian that they're taking notice? No, it's because you're walking and talking according to the will of the Lord and you have authority. They've got to take notice of that authority. You have kingdom authority. Only when you have kingdom authority will the demons take notice of you. Do they have to leave when you tell them to? That's why we've not been seeing much of it, because there's not been an awful lot of people walking according to the kingdom. Right? Not really. Where's Mollie? Mollie, come. Come on. There's Amber all the way over there. Mollie's all the way over there. The puppy's the only ones that I can see ever. Can't see the other doggies. Can't see Mollie. There's a Christmas tree still in the trees. From Christmas. That'll still be there. At Christmas time, that'll still be there. Oh yeah. Unless someone takes it and stick it on their tree. Oh, you never know. Oh, it should still be there, shouldn't it, then? Oh, we'll see. Oh, when coming down here, we'll see if it's still there. Amber, come here. Come here, Babs. Amber, come here. I did see someone ahead. I'm not sure whether they're going. I think they're going in the same direction that we are, because I saw them earlier. And they're still quite far ahead, so therefore that's good. So yes, so the issue of authority is, if people are walking and talking according to the wills and the ways of the Lord, then you have the same authority he had, because he gives that to you. Absolutely. You have authority to raise the dead, to deal with a Lazarus sort of situation. Yeah, the person is walking in the same direction we are. It's in the head. A couple of them. 2, 3. They've got a dog going. Amber, come here. Come here, Amber. I'll just throw up a bit. As far as I know, there's no one behind us, which is okay. Don't need to hurry them, do we? No. As I say, the fact of the matter is, we've not done, as I was saying last night, we've not helped people to go from coming into an understanding of God to then going into the kingdom. So if we haven't had people going into the kingdom, until we have people going into the kingdom, understanding that you can walk and talk according to the kingdom of God, as if you were in heaven right now, and have that authority, where you can speak to demons and command them, and they have to take notice. No choice, they have to take notice. Because you are speaking in authority. That's why I say, if you say to someone's body that that person has to sit, they have to sit. Why? Because if that person is a non-Christian, that person is living and breathing according to this kingdom, which is the devil's kingdom. That person is basically, not quite the same, but basically a demon. That person's spirit has to take notice if you are speaking in authority. Has to. That person's body has to obey. But only if you are speaking in the authority that God has given you. But God will only give you that authority if you are walking and talking according to his kingdom. That's the reality. You won't get it otherwise. I've said before, it's like power of attorney, but it's not a power of attorney that can be given and taken back according to where you are, according to how you're walking. So if you're doing really, really well in your walk, oh, come off it. This is a person who was, really, now they're coming here? Where are they going now? As I come on today, this is the woman who was behind me, right? She was walking behind, she went on a different path, and now she's coming right towards me, going back to the car park. Good go, Amber. Well, she barked a tiny bit, but not much. As soon as I said, that was it, no more barking. And even Teri and Jacob, they came when I called them. They wanted to go to the person, but as soon as I called them, they came back. Brilliant. That's the thing. Well, and this is another point, very interesting point, that has just come across my mind, and I think there's some truth to it. I've not explored it enough yet, but I will mention it now. I have authority over them, over those two pups, and over Mollie Collie, and over Amber, that's built by love. Now, say the authority that I have over them is built by. Now, for example, when Jacob, when he's out of sleep, I pick him up, give him a cuddle, give him some loves, all that. Same as Teri, same as Mollie, same as the rest, they all get loves. They all get lots of loves on a daytime basis, lots of loves. And they get walkies and they get all this sort of stuff and nice food. So the authority that I have over them is built on love. They know that I love them, they know that I take care of them. And when I say something to them, they know that I'm saying it for their benefit. You won't get authority from God unless you're walking in love. That's the point. So that's only just come. Only just. This is fresh understanding. As I'm getting it, I'm giving it. I'm not one of these people, I don't watch tons of YouTube videos on Christian speaking, because I think most of them are talking a lot of tosh. I really do. So, yeah, I just do my understanding as I'm walking and talking. I let God basically give as he chooses. Yeah. Simple as that. But that I think is a good one. Look. Again, walking in love is a different understanding to walking in love with regards to the world's understanding. That's it. I did a video last night. Well, the second part of the video I did last night was exposing the Karens. Exposing the Karens is love. It's love towards those people who are being terrorised by the Karens. It's also love towards the Karens as well, because if the Karens can be woken to the point of who they are, they might change. They might, because I'm gonna go into that in a second. I'll speak more about that in a minute. Mollie, come baby. There you go, pup. Love you. Love you, babes. But yeah, going back to the authority of Christ, and we have that. Just imagine for a second if all the spirit-filled born-again Christians were walking and talking according to the will of the Lord and the ways of the Lord, and were exercising that authority. Mind-blowing. It'd be absolutely mind-blowing. It would be amazing. Amber, come here with Teri. Teri! Hey Teri, come on Teri, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're looking mud. There's no drinky down there, Spinner. It hasn't rained for a while. There's not enough drinky down there, Spinner. Okay? No, that's the thing. It would be incredible. It would be. News networks would be following these stories. There'd be stories popping up all over the place of people being delivered, people being healed. There'd be people who have been bedridden in comas who are being woken up and absolutely fine. There are people at death's door, people who are, so severely disabled that are getting completely and utterly healed. People being brought back from the dead. There'd be incredible stories, and there would be incredible evidence brought forward. There'd be ministries absolutely smashing what Smith Wigglesworth had. What he had was truly incredible. But I believe absolutely that the potential of what's coming is going to blow all of that completely out of the water. I hope so. I mean, is that going to happen? I don't know. I hope so. Anyway. There you go. I'm not really sure if I can say much more about that subject. If I can, I'll add to it. But for now, that's the end of that subject on authority.